Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, awesome. Paris, I've been there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, je m'appelle Sean.
Oh, you speak French?
Yeah. Oh, oui.
Good.
Yeah. So, what brings you here?
I'm here for a business trip.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I have to do reports for French people to show them how is Silicon Valley, and that's why I'm here to find some partner or something like that.
All right. Wow, good for you.
Thank you.
Cool. Wow, well, you're definitely in the right place.
Yeah. Palo Alto is a very beautiful city.
Yeah.
And, yeah.
You like it, huh? Yeah, I grew up here. You know, it's a gift and a curse.
Oh, you grew up here?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's nice just being around all this stuff, but I don't know, man. You know, there's a lot of people who are just obsessed about their business, and so you can't have like a reasonable conversation with someone. I meet people and just like network, and it's also a great job just to make some cash on the side. I also use it to like fund my own app.
Your own app? What is the...
It's called CrackingCam.
Yeah.
It's an app for like social navigation, for like rating bars and clubs.
Oh, okay. I'm a kind of movie maker.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, you know, I do filmmaking.
What?
Yeah, that's one of my passions.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Good.
My ultimate objective is to eventually make it into a career.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Sounds good.
The app is kind of random in terms of like what it has to do with film.
Okay.
But you know, filmmaking is not a cheap job.
Okay, yeah.
And requires budget and money to fund certain aspects of film. And so I told myself, well, you know, I don't have the budget or my own personal money.
Okay. Have you got a business card or something like that?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay.
Yeah. I'll give it to you when we get to your destination.
Okay.
Well, I wish you the best of luck.
Thank you.
Yeah.
You too.
Yeah. We're all trying to make it here. Well, enjoy the rest of your day.
Okay.
Yeah. There you go.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah. So you can hit me up whenever.
Okay.
And we'll keep in touch.
No problem. Bonjour tout le monde, écoutez là je suis à Stanford, je suis venu rejoindre un ami, un entrepreneur que j'ai rencontré grâce à Uber. Il s'appelle Sean, il a créé une application qui s'appelle CrackingCam, je vous le présente. So Sean, it's a report for French people, and in the first time I would like you to introduce yourself.
My name is Sean Parshad. I'm from Palo Alto, California, which is the heart of Silicon Valley. I went to college about an hour and a half away from here, more specifically the University of California, Davis. I studied exercise science over there, which is kind of like pre-physical therapy. I know that has nothing to do with the app, but it was, you know, being from Silicon Valley and this area, and you come back from that sort of education, And through my experiences in college, I kind of came up with different ideas. And I took these ideas and experiences and I brought it back to Palo Alto and the Silicon Valley area. And when you're in the area and you're surrounded by all this tech and all these apps and everyone going out of their way to build these different things, you can't help but to kind of go through that same thing. Well, one of my biggest passions are actually in filmmaking. Okay. Filmmaking has just been a part of my life. Growing up, I loved to do it. I always had a video camera in my hand, and I would just film anything I could. So through this app, I thought it would be a brilliant idea and a great way to share that avenue into film. So kind of like a leeway into film, so I can do something with it and have users all around the world, using the app for a very common purpose. Imagine yourself at home and you want to go to a bar. It's a Friday night or a Saturday night and you want to go to a bar or a club, but you think, well, two scenarios. You think you're getting ready too early, or you don't know if it's going to be worth your time. And so if you're getting ready too early, then you can go on the app and you can see, well, not a lot of people are there right now and it doesn't seem to be cracking, hence the name CrackingCam. And so you have to wait till the ideal moment when the average ratings start becoming a lot higher. And once the average ratings start to increase, then you know at that specific moment in time, that's the time you need to go to the party or wherever it is that you're going. And so now the second scenario is this even worth my time? I have an exam on Monday, I should be studying. My friends tell me to come out because it's good, and I know from previous experience, friends lie all the time. They say that. They say, oh yeah, come to this party, it's really good. You get there's only 3 people drinking beer, and they're all guys. And that's not good. And so you want actual evidence through the app itself, through that public live feed. And you want to see through those photos and videos, is this actually a good time? And if so, I will get ready and drop what I'm doing and go to that place. And so that's exactly how it works. So you're putting yourself in these situations, and this is the first of its kind of an app like this. So it solves this problem. And this was a problem that I had in college through my experiences, and I thought, wow, like there's nothing out there like this. So someone needs to make it. And I know we've all been thinking of it, but no one has really done anything about it. So that's how it works. When you upload a photo or a video, you have an option of captioning that photo and video in a similar way to Snapchat. So actually this app, if you think about it, is like if Snapchat and Yelp had a baby, you would have CrackingCam. And so you can caption it after you take the photo and video, and then in order to publish that, you have to rate it. So the very last step is to rate it, and there's 4 different types of ratings. The first one is it's crap, the second one is it's boring, and the third one is it's alright, and the fourth one is it's cracking, hence the name CrackingCam, because the highest rating you can give a venue is cracking. And so that is how the ratings would work. And so as soon as other people are starting to take photos and videos and rating it, you get the average of all those ratings, and that's what people see when they go on the location screen. Not only can you rate a public venue such as a bar and club, but you can also rate a private party, and it works the exact same way. It's no different. The only difference is you can create it and invite your friends, a certain amount of friends, and so only those friends that are invited to the party can see the photos and videos that are uploaded for that party. Okay, and so if my friend is invited but I'm at the party, he will be able to see, if he's showing up late, he will be able to see and go on the app and see all the photos and videos from the party, and he can also determine if he thinks it's worth it to come. or if there's a lot of girls at the party, for example. And so there is an option to create that private party and invite your friends as well. The nice thing about the private parties is it can be any sort of event. It doesn't have to necessarily be a private party, but it can be any event that you want to invite friends and you want to upload photos and videos for sharing purposes. Along with all the other features of the app, there's also a friends list, which is integrated with Facebook. So the whole app is integrated with Facebook. You have to log in and sign up through Facebook. And so once one of your Facebook friends joins the app, they automatically get added to your friends list. The nice thing about that friends list is it shows you exactly how long ago they posted a photo or video and where exactly they posted it. And so it shows with the name of the bar or the club that they were at and the time that they were there. And so that's another way you can see a friend's activity, not necessarily through the location screen, but also through the friends list. That's the nice thing too, because then you can meet up with them later and see what general area they're at as well. And so on the map, another feature that's kind of nice is it shows through a superscript with a number on top of each venue that you see. There's a certain number, and that certain number indicates that you have a certain number of friends that are at that venue. For example, if I have a 2 bubble on top of one of the venue rating marks, right, the location marks, that means that I have 2 friends that are at that bar. And so I can click on it and I can see exactly which 2 friends are at that bar. And so this is nice too for all those people who have exes who are also Facebook friends with you, and you don't want to run into them at the bar. This is a perfect way to say, oh, my ex Stacy is at bar X, better not go there, you know? So there's another purpose to the app. So other details to the app include one, which is you have to wait 15 minutes in between each post for a venue or a private party. So if I take a photo or a video of a certain bar, I have to wait 15 minutes till my next post. And the reason for that is you don't want people posting every minute at a certain venue, because a minute later from your recent post is not going to make a huge difference in terms of the rating. Because that's why you have 15 minutes, because that's enough time for a bar to pick up or a club to settle down, for example, the other direction. So that's the reason for that. The other detail is that you can post up to 6 times per venue, and that's just because you don't want too much of the same rating coming from one person. One of the other details you should know is that, let's say for example, and I know you were probably thinking this, well, what if I take a picture that I didn't want to post, and or it's an embarrassing picture or something like that, and I don't want people to see it or anything like that? Well, there's a solution for that, and the solution is that 6 a.m. the next day, all photos and videos and ratings will all get deleted from any bar or venue. For private party, it's a little different though. It doesn't delete 6 a.m. the next day. It deletes once the end time for the party is reached. So for example, my private party runs from 10 p.m. to 2 a.m., 2 in the morning. Once it turns 2 a.m., then everything from that party will be history. And so the nice thing about that is so you don't have to worry about any sort of damaging in your reputation or image if a bad picture, inappropriate video shows up.
J'espère que l'entretien vous aura plu et que vous allez vous précipiter à aller regarder un peu de plus près que CrackingCam, l'application. Donc comme on vous l'a dit au départ, avec Moodwalk, on vous fera vivre toutes les étapes de notre projet. Et là, l'étape, elle est plus qu'importante, puisque nous allons développer un partenariat avec CrackingCam. On va travailler sur une offre commune. And Sean, what do you think about the Paris market for your application? Because it's very different from California and Silicon Valley, and what is the difference, and why this app will be better, can success in Paris?
Well, nice of you to mention that, because I've been to Paris for a couple days before, and I noticed that I familiarized myself with the whole club and bar scene. I noticed that they really put an emphasis on the club and the bar scene there, and so all that emphasis and energy is put into that, and therefore that's why you see all these venues that are open till like the break of dawn, right? It's like 6 a.m. And so I took that into consideration. I started thinking about that a little more, and I think that that's more of the, this app would be more useful for that sort of scene, because people there's a lot higher demand for the bars and clubs there, and so it's a more selective process, and so only a select few could get into those bars and clubs, and so there's a lot of other types of people who are very interested and very curious to what goes on inside that bar and club. I think that the European sort of lifestyle is something that makes the most sense, and a lot of tourists you see are in Paris as well, so it's kind of not just for the people in Paris, but also for anyone else who comes to Paris.